welcome back, Hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, where we finally can finish off Title Update Due proper and full, because I got us up to Master Rank 110, which should have unlocked Risen Chameleos, and getting the Risen from the Grave, I'm guessing that's a sign of that. I am still going to keep using the makeshift build I came up with, which is the full attack level 5s. I managed to get a little bit lucky with the augmenting, so I was able to get one more attack boost in there. I put in weakness exploit 3. It's still doing decently well. Like, if there was anything I'd like to try to get is maybe attack boost up one more while keeping all this. But I think to get that, I'd have to get lucky in the augmenting, and maybe I'll give you guys a little preview of what that is like. Like, when you go into Curious Armor Crafting and you've enabled the augmentations on things, like, how they look to start is like this. So you have to spend an essence of some kind, and then a few afflicted materials, and you open up the option to do the crafting. I believe the rarity 8s need just the regular amber essence. Actually, it might vary. Do they all? Okay, yeah, so rarity 8s only need regular amber essence. The rarity 9s need amber essence plus, and the rarity 10s need the prime amber essence. And then once you've got it unlocked, let me see what's a good one I want to, let's see, maybe about this one, we'll see. Once you do have the thing open for augmenting, you'll choose this, and then this is where more essences get used up to do so. So, like, you need 80 points total for rarity 10s, I think. I think it's a little lower depending on the armor rarity. But you basically plug into, you confirm, and then you get a choice of, I think the first one applies on its own, and then every time after you get like a comparative. Like, you can either keep what it was, or go for what the new benefits are, and it's completely random what the new ones are. So you can see, I previously had +8 to defense and a level of thunder attack. Here I would go to +4 defense, but I would gain the slot there. Would that be worth it? That's actually a good question. I don't think so, though. Like, oh, see, this is where it gets tricky. I might actually take this, and then I can always just slot in a thunder attack charm on there. But we'll try one more just to show off what else we might get. Like, see, you got +7 defense, lost the decoration slot, but now you lost some water resistance, gained ice, and blast resistance, so we'll confirm that. And then you can just continue and keep going until you find what you like or you run out of materials to do so. And then it does vary what you plug, like, how many essences won't change the outcome. It just kind of changes how much the pricing is. Like, this one would give me 2 dragon resist, 1 -1 fire, and things like that. So you can vary a little bit. Like, I'll plug in 2 here. Like, this would give me a lot of defense boost, but I'd be losing up on both those skills I gained, so there's no point in really switching that out. And just a little preview there. So I'm just going to see, all I really probably have to do is change this up so that way I can plug in the thunder attack into that one new slot. So it doesn't really change out the build, but it just means so that way if I wanted to, like, use the grips on something else, I can, and it's not as detrimental having it as, like, the augment being a thunder resistance, or a thunder attack, sorry. Yeah, so we're still all good there, items are all good. We'll get into the actual meat of this episode now with this hunt and going after Risen Chameleos. Well, I have no idea what to expect from it.
Hello.
Sup, SurvivalVis? We got ourselves a slightly sticky situation here. We've just found evidence that some monsters have overcome the effects of the anomaly, which in itself is another anomaly. Let me just adjust a little bit, I think there.
Yeah.
And just like Malzeno and Guys McGorm before them, they form a symbiotic relationship with the Qurio. Crazy, right? I mean, they're basically back from the grave. Being afflicted with the anomaly was, for the most part, a death sentence for monsters. But now these monsters have risen, and to make matters worse, they're exponentially more powerful than before. It goes without saying the biology of these Risen are a hazard to the ecosystem. Chi-Chi has the quest, see to it ASAP.
Good luck out there.
Elder Dragons had... Okay, yeah, so this is basically a hint we're going to get more of these. I'm guessing we're going to get at least 2 more. I could see Kushala Daora and Teostra having a Risen form. And I don't know if we get anything else. Like, maybe Risen Volstrax, but it would probably not be Risen Crimson Glow Volstrax. I feel like that's too much of a mouthful for a monster's title. Little is known about the state. Ireland poses even greater danger than the monsters still suffering from affliction. Those seeking to defeat such an elder will risk unknown perils. Oh, and he has something else. Thanks to that, discover more undocumented afflicted monsters. Sooner or later we'll be asking you to investigate these monsters if you know what I mean. Same deal. Okay, so I think it's basically just saying... Apologies there. Basically saying I've got more I can open up and do. And yeah, we're still all good there. I'm just going to clear this out because my OCD always wants me to go through with that. Okay, Chiche.
Thank you for stopping.
As for Bahari's request, I've added the Master Rank 6-star Risen Elder Dragon quest to the quest list. It's rather fascinating, no? And scary. Monsters have always adapted changes, but I never imagined this. Nonetheless, I have no doubt you'll fulfill your duty. You've done so time and time again, and this will be no different. Now then, Risen Elder Dragon quest can be found among the Master Rank 6-star quests in the list. Shall we take a look?
I have faith that you will
So it's not actually going to be listed as an urgent, which is a little surprising. Because I thought it might have... Actually, no, I guess the other title update quests weren't urgents, were they? But yeah, we'll see about taking that on. It does kind of have like an with how the colors are drained, the Risen Chameleos' symbol does look like he's kind of like an undead creature, doesn't he? We'll go for Booster just to help us out. Yeah, we didn't get it. But we did get Defender, so that should help us. We'll embark, see how bad of a monster this is going to be to fight. Because, well, with Scorned Magnamalo beating the crap out of me there, I'm guessing they're going to get more and more insane and ludicrously strong as these title updates go on. Okay, thankfully, though, it's in a pretty good spot where we can go around and get all of our Spirit Birds first. And I am going to say I think it is essential to get all of your Spirit Birds per hunt. At least all of your health ones. Maybe not so much the stamina or the attack, but I would still highly recommend going to get a full maxed out health bar for a lot of the quests towards the end of Sunbreak. It's far better to have health and survive hits than to not have health and get carded. A dead hunter ain't doing no help on a hunt. But as for, like, the, Title Update 3, it's only the 1st of November, so it's probably going to be a while before we'll hear anything. I'm not too sure what we'll see. I'm guessing we'll probably get at least another Risen Elder Dragon. I'm not sure if it'd be both. It could just be one. But I'm guessing at least one more Risen Elder Dragon. If it is, I'd probably lean to more Kushala over Teostra. Just because I'm trying to think of, like, the appearance order the Elder Dragons were. I think it started out with you fought Chameleos first, and then Kushala opened up its, and then Teostra was the last one. So there's that I can see with Title Update 3. I'm kind of thinking or leaning to there's going to be a Tyrex of some kind. I'm not exactly sure... Oh, actually, he kind of looks like a normal Chameleos from here, doesn't he? Oh, well, maybe not, because there's a lot of, like, really darkened color to him. We'll get into dealing with him in a little bit. Again, just let's max everything out so we're safe. Yeah, I don't think he'll pick us up over here. And then up and over. That lets us get into this little area here. I still have to admit, though, my stance on the Spirit Birds, it still remains. They would have been good, like, one-time finds out on a map and give you reason to explore. But I don't think you should have to do it every hunt. Oh, well, there's Gormagala. Not that we're looking to deal with you. Well, although I think he's... I don't know if Gore is going to follow us or not. I think we're out of the area enough it's going to just not care anymore and leave us be. Let's try and think of where to go from here for a few more Spirit Birds. There's you, there's... Here we go. And then I think... Is there another little spot? You know what? We might as well snag over there, because that's an armor and a health. Or, well, defense and health. Okay. let's go after Risen Chameleos now. And we'll get the camera ready, just so that way we can snap the quick pick. And then engage proper. I have to... One thing about Rise, or Sunbreak, that does play so weird is... A number of the armors, I think, have it so that way you gradually lose health for their effects. But because of how mobile and dynamic you are, it feels like... Yeah, he is just, like, really muted for colors, ain't he? Well, let's start with fire and see. Okay, not bad if we get headshots with the fire element. Oh, there he is. Oh, I do have to admit, I love the counter, although it does feel kind of cheap using it. Like, the counter is so good. It just feels so helpful and gets you out of so much trouble so easily. Okay, where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, so medium distance might be the best range to be fighting him at. Or maybe even... Oh. That's a little closer than medium distance. Okay, I'm going to pop that. Oh, shoot. I was kind of hoping we would just be, like, to the side of that. Okay, so that actually doesn't have that much range on it for, like, being a sweeper beam. It's not like, Scorned Magnamalo's sweep. Oh, there he is. Oh, I went into it. Oh! Okay, so he chased... That's right, I think regular Chameleos chases you with the poison breath too, but... Well, now that I got a little bit of distance, let's find out what is the... Okay, there he is on the map again. Let me take a look and see what the best element is to use against him. Don't know. I guess we have to kill him first, and then it'll register. Okay, well, we'll live, we'll learn, we'll get our butt beaten a couple of times. But yeah, the gradual health loss, I don't know if I'm for or against it, because it almost feels like they introduced it in order to balance Rise to make it feel like it just has to be there, because otherwise you'd be too strong without losing health. Although, that one, maybe it has two different, like, ranges, depending on how long he, like, winds it up for. Although, so far... Oh, crap. I don't know if the Curios or, like, any afflicted elements are going to come into play. I guess... maybe if more health gets lost, they might? I don't know, I thought for, like, being Risen Chameleos, there might be something more... Uh-oh. More in effect from, like, the, Oh, are you toppled over? You are toppled over, perfect. There might be something a little more impactful, kind of like the Anomaly Curse or Cores or that you have on regular afflicted monsters. Oh, perfect. Paralysis going off is a great thing. I'd highly recommend for your Palicos... Okay, water is definitely not the element to use, because that's pretty low numbers. Thunder's... not bad, but not great. I think I will want to keep using, Fire Element. You know, let me make more fire element, and then I'm just going to test a couple of shots with freezing to see. But this, again, falls into that issue I have with elemental light bowgunning, is dragon is basically so niche, you have to have a backup with it, or just does not have a real function for bowguns. Like, sure, you can get a few extra shots off using, like, the, Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm going to be smarty. Over here! There we go. Get hit by those. Okay, no, ice is terrible. And there's the knockout. Yeah, starburst bugs are pretty nice. They do kind of lean into making wyvern riding even more stupidly strong than it already is. But it is helpful to have, like, using the marionette spider for it. Yeah, see, the counter, it doesn't work for every sweep, but there are some times where it is just super handy to have. Okay, there he is. Although, I'm guessing he's going to have another, like, phase or... That's it. That's what I was waiting on, because I remember in his reveal trailer, he had more orange color to him. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm just going to get way away from that because I don't know what the pattern is yet. Oh crap, that's where he is. So he does have regular oh lord, that's different than regular Chameleos' wind-up Nova. And he looks like he has a bit more use of the, Oh, hang on, is there a... No, maybe it's just on me there's the, like, Qurio effect going. I thought for a second there was, like, a little red... Oh! Okay, so... That's like a super enraged state, but kind of like Zinogre's, Rajang's elevated enraged state, you can knock them out of it with enough damage. Good to know. Come on. Oh, that is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for the Kitnator. Oh, he goes back and forth from this really quick once you get him the first time. Okay, read the movements of those. Now, he does at least have a pretty big opening you can make use of. Oh, crap. Okay, and we'll make some more fire ammo. Yeah, my guess is fire is the best one to use against him, and then it'd probably be followed up by dragon. Either that or maybe dragon and fire would be equal use. Hard to say, but we're going to try our best to keep using this. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the move. I'm not entirely sure how it works. So it's... looks like maybe a sweep beam and then a cone after the volley out. And that gives us a nice opening to hit that head. Although I think he's taking a little bit longer to get out of this enrage. There it goes. Although, pretty strong part health, because... Oh, you dumb Izuchi. I liked it better when you guys were... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, like, it seems like he has pretty high, ow. Part health damage, because we didn't get any of his part breaks yet, but at least there's the horn gone. And pure Elder Dragon Blood. I think that's just the equivalent of what it was for regular Chameleos. And yeah, let's not get too close to him when he does that ability, because that looks like it's like an anomaly burst that's going to hit for a good chunk of health. There we go. Managed to dodge that using the counter. And want to keep our health. There's the other part break I was looking for. Okay, so the wings are broken now. Another paralysis proc is perfect. Oh, and he just hit his, like, critical limp point where you can see the... Uh-oh. Okay, so they're not sweep beams. They're like, direct beams. It's just that he winds them up to be coming down from above you. Oh, there we go. Actually interrupted the beam there with that counter. And knocked out of that state. Let's just see if we can finish him off with the thunder we've got. He's a pretty interesting fight. It seems... It is kind of like a back and forth with an anomaly, or an afflicted monster. It's just you don't have, like, the core parts to break off for extra chunk damage. Let's snag the goodies there are here. Okay, that and that. I don't know if there's actually any, fire herbs on the way. Oh, looks like there might be one up over there, but you know what? I think we can probably just stick to using, Thunder Element to finish him off. Okay, those are popped and good. Yeah, there's no point grabbing that health one. Oh, there's a shiny there we can snag. Snag that. Snag a Thunder Beetle, just in case we do want to knock him out. And let's head up and finish the guy off. I don't have a good way of really, like, cutting the tail, so that's not something I'd worry about. And with this also being the first hunt, too, we might as well just get a feel for what it's like. There's that. There was a nice hit. Another one. Actually kind of got luck. Oh, back out. Okay, this is a... Yeah, it's got a pretty good range on it. There we go. That's how you deal with that. Oh, almost. Forgot about the cone afterwards. There we go. Risen Chameleos taken down. I don't think quite as long or as hard of a fight as Scorned Magnamalo was, but I could definitely see the other Elder Risen Dragons, or, sorry, Risen Elder Dragons, Risen Elder Dragons. Not Elder Risen. Risen Elder Dragons. Those other ones going to be quite a thing to go after. Although, there's no new materials. It's all just regular Chameleos stuff. Maybe there's a token it dropped? Actually, is there Risen Chameleos stuff? That's a fair question, too. He does have his own, yeah, he has his own page. Yeah, right there. It'd be fire, then dragon. So, can't make use of the secondary weakness really that much for him. And then, it is all just regular Chameleos stuff. Huh. Okay, well, we'll see if there is anything tied specifically to quest rewards. Maybe there's not gear that he gives.
Yes.
No, there's gotta be something tied to him, so let's just see what is involved from the rewards here. That might be it. A Chameleos Rise Gem. Proof of having slain a Risen Chameleos used for unlocking the Elder Dragon's hidden power. Okay, and the rest are all just regular parts we've seen before, so it must be one of those. Oh, there's an award, the Surmounter Slaying Shield, and Risen Slayer. Yeah, we're definitely going to get more Risen Elder Dragons if we're having things like those attached or included as options. And we'll just let things go along and then see what awaits us now that that's wrapped up. Oh. Really? There's nothing else to, like, go... God, that feels kind of weird, because you'd think the Risen thing would be more of a little bit of a story deal, like, uh-oh, what else could become Risen? Do we have to worry about anything? Nope. Nope, nobody seems to care. Okay, I'll take that to stock us up there. The rest I can just buy from Obero here. You know what, I'm going to do that right now. Oh, but oh, my friend, how about we let autosave finish up and then I can finally buy. Okay, snag that, snag that, snag that, snag that.
Here you go.
A melding pot. God, so many of these have just been, like, so lackluster.
As always.
I know it's completely random for what decorations or that you will get, but it still feels like it's been a long time since I've seen anything interesting come out of that. Okay, but let me see about armor here. Risen Mizuha set. So this gives peak performance 3, evade window, build up boost, Chameleos Blessing, level 4. Hold on a minute, didn't that just go to 3? Negates all wind pressure. Okay, so this will probably be what you want to be bringing for against Risen Kushala, because I feel like that's a specific design for that. Build up boost, increase attack power when you land attacks, build poison. I mean, that's a nice 20% boost, but the thing is, you're probably going to need... Actually, that with Flaming Espinos might not be a bad combination. Exhaust will qualify. It's hard to say how well that would, like, add up. It does vary peak performance for a... I don't know if I would go for it too much. But it is interesting to see, like... I think it is a bit of a unique armor. The chest piece is definitely unique, but I'm not sure about the gloves and the legs. But at least there is something from Risen Chameleos. Is there anything weapon-wise? Does not look like it. Yeah, nothing in there. Oh, hang on. What was that next to, Oh, that's going... yeah, I could do that. I still gotta try to get the blue blaze bolt. Yeah, so... It's interesting to see. You know what? I probably should check just to make sure it is 1 gem per armor piece. I'm fairly sure that's what it is, so you'll have to hunt probably at least...
Hey, good to see ya.
At least a few. Yeah. You're going to hunt maybe 5 total if you only get 1 per hunt.
Bye now.
But that at least is Title Update 2 wrapped up. Again, I don't know what we'll see for the 3rd update. It feels like they might do something with Tigrex because there could be... revamped and redone Molten Tigrex, which I would like to see done for Sunbreak. There are at least 2 other Risen Elder Dragons they might do. I don't know if they'd expand that to Ballstrax as well. Maybe, maybe not. And yeah, everything else is kind of a mystery for what they might add to Rise. Or Sunbreak. I don't know if we'll see any, like, unique monsters unless they're an Elder Dragon or an endgame fight. Because it'd feel weird to try to add something like, say, Gammoth in, who would be a Master Rank 4 or 5-star monster, in as an end title update. So yeah, I think it's all just going to be a lot of more endgame editions are going to either be expanded on the base roster, or I think rumors are going around it might be a Matsu coming. It might make sense because of all the fire element that's been added to the game. But yeah, that is Title Update 2 completed. We are in a good spot, and I think we are good to wrap things up here. Thank you all so much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or even ideas of what else we might see in Sunbreak or you'd like to see, be sure to leave all the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.